Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to be bringing you the first of my final two FCM 50T replays, which will both be getting shown today. This is a continuation of the play session I had with my brother in his KB5, and as such there's no tier 10s, and in fact we're actually top tier with a couple tier 6s. Now before we get into this replay, I just want to point out this is actually my second time recording this, because as I got right to the end of the video, last time as I was doing the commentary, I've got a bit of a chest infection, I coughed, I forgot to mute myself, so I've now had to redo the commentary. So hopefully this time if I go to cough, I'll be quick enough to mute myself beforehand, so I don't fuck up the recording, so that's fun. So anyway, this map, encounter mode, I'm going to try something new. Usually in a heavy tank I go 9-0 line and brawl it out, but I talk about this FCM being fast, it's got view range, manoeuvrable, you can play this tank anywhere. As such, I'm actually going to try something completely brand new and go to the field, which is not something I do in heavy tanks. To be fair, it's not something I really do in medium tanks most of the time, because I usually take medium tanks to the heavy corner and side scraping those as well. But our light tanks are up there spotting, so I'm going to take a little bit more of a careful approach here. I'm going to get a shot into the King Dragon, and actually bounce his return shell off my turret. Don't expect the FCM 52 to be doing that often, I got very lucky to bounce that shot. So I'm just staying on the move, because they do have an artillery. Unspotted, moving forward a bit more. And I don't need to worry about anything, because I do have the best view range in this match. So, not if the camo might be an issue. So I get spotted, I'm just going to keep pushing forward, because I want to get to that building in front of me. So I'm still spotted, so I back up before going right back into the bush. But our light tank comes over and is able to spot the King Dragon and get him to back up. So I've got this light tank, I've got the 45 TP with me, and the 45 TP is going to do an alright job. So now's the time for me to push. It seems like the enemies do not have shots over here, and I can use the mobility to push straight over. So now I'm safe. What I'm going to do is, I'm at the building, I can now side scrape. So even though I know there's King Dragon here, and he does get spotted, I'm still going to be careful and side scrape because I know there was a store meal over here. And he could have a 500 alpha gun, well a 490 alpha gun. He hits me there, my tracks absorb it, and I get the tracking shot on him. Now I can't quite tell if that's the big gun or not, I don't think it is. But either way, when you're fighting a store meal, it's always better to be safe than sorry, because if you get hit for 500 in the face, that's never going to be fun. So, I'm about to go ram the light tank, but then there's a medium back there, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful. However, what happens is, our light tank decides to run away from the King Dragon and push the light tank in medium. Our 45 TP does the exact same thing, and I'm going to push with them, because I don't want to be here by myself against the King Dragon. So I'm going to commit with the team. The 45 TP gets a ram on the light tank, which I'm happy for him. I'm just a bit sad it wasn't me who did the ramming. But no need to worry, I am going to get my ramming fixed for the day. So I'm coming around the building, chasing this King Dragon, and if you look at the minimap, Liam's at the other side of the building, driving towards the King Dragon in a KV5. So there's only one thing that can happen here, and I'm telling Liam, like, you know what time it is. And we both just ram kill the King Dragon, who was probably our biggest threat this game. And by threat, I just mean like he was the most annoying tank for me, because he was on the side of the map I was at, he was keeping me behind cover, and just, it's quite nice to have him dead, especially since he's got 390 alpha, and it's always nice to get rid of the high alpha guns. Speaking of, here's a Rheinmetall Borsig. I love the high explosive shells, they're not the most useful shells in the world, but against something like a Rheinmetall Borsig or a Scorpion they're useful. I'm actually going to get my second ram kill of the game, so at this point I've already had a great game and I'm really happy. I've got 2 ram kills, I'm still at almost full health. And in fact, I think the only health I've lost this game was from when I rammed the King Dragon. So it's time to move. The light tank's going for the artillery, so when a heavy tank gets spotted, I'm going to stay and help the team deal with him, or more specifically, I'm going to help Liam deal with him. I'm going to side scrape the corner. That was a terrible shot by me, I should have shot him straight in the turret weak point. And what happens is, I can see he's looking at Liam, because Liam's on lower health and it's much easier to pen because of his weak point. So I'm going to drive out sideways and let the guy shoot me instead, because I've got the hit points for it. He breaks my turret, so I just traverse the tank in order to get the gun on target and put a final shot into him before fixing the turret and moving forward. But that's why keeping your hit points is really helpful, because at the end of the game, when it's quite close, you can just drive out sideways and let people shoot you if you know like you and your team can then get the kill. So maintaining your hit points, very useful. And this kill was important because I didn't actually notice that at the moment, because I wasn't looking at the map. I was keeping an eye on, I can't remember what to do. I think I was looking at my ammo loadout at this moment. Liam actually called out the tank spotted behind us, so if Liam hadn't been there, I may have been a bit too late to spot him, and I would have taken a shot right up the arse. But as it stands, I didn't get shot, and now I still have enough health to survive being shot at by all 3 rounds from the Pantera. So I'm going to be careful with the Tiger. However, it appears he's AFK. I'm not sure if he's AFK, if he's just dead set on shooting our tank destroyer. So I go for the tracks anyway, and now me and Liam are going to finish him off. And we're both going to shoot about the same time, but Liam being closer means his shot hits first and I therefore pick up the kill. So I'm going to skip to the end of the game here because we just spend ages chasing this Pantera around the map trying to find him. And I think when we eventually find him, it's the actual 45 TP who kills him. So, nice game all round where I just took my tank to somewhere I wouldn't normally take it to see what happened. And thankfully for me, it worked out alright. Now the matchmaking was good, of course, but it's not just the matchmaking, this tank's amazing. 147,000 silver profit, 3,500 damage and 5 kills. High caliber, first class mastery. And the 45 TP didn't do much damage, but he did get some important kills, including a ram kill, which I respect. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.